我发现有一件衣服就是颜色就是我的这个角色的名字的意思。这个现在背光看不出来，这种蓝绿色的裙子啊，就是青色。英文叫 Cyan， 就是 CYAN， 就是我的角色的名字，好爽。
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
哇，我的脸好低画质哦。
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
走走走。
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
好哦。
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready.
哪里？这里。
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
太好了。接过，接过。嘿。哦。啊，好可爱哦。
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
哦，有血，我的天！
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Leviosa! Accio!
I wonder how many people to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Leviosa! Accio! Fringo! Revelio.
婆罗洲。
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
马来西亚的边边之类。这里有东西。
Revelio.
Why?
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Expelliarmus!
Eh?
Reparo.
Fantastic.
这叫什么？
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
他咋讲？
Velians love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
喂。
Revelio.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
啊，
Or
哦，好
just
大只哦
raring！for a fight.
直角兽是这么大的东西。嗯。嗯
Quick, what was that?
？What？ 为什么要现形？哇，你好。怎么了？
Well, there's no turning back now.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
那边又要那个了。
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
这个复修。
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. Revelio. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below. Look, underneath. I think we're close.
Revelio.
She's leaving. Quickly.
好了，不要吹，
Brilliant.
我已经很快了。
There's the nest. We're almost there.
谁都不能阻止我拿东西，龙也不行。
Why is every bridge here broken?
Whoa.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
来， 为什么这很像草啊？我觉得不像。哎、好漂亮啊，跟眼睛 ，Oh my god， 跟眼睛的颜色一样。小心，小心，小心！Puppy 真的很猛。哎，妈妈，你那个可以这样喊的哦。
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Huh? 什么？
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
什么碎碎环节？
I wonder how long she lived here.
Revelio.
Or where she'll go now.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
Yes, just a few more minutes.
I suppose a few more minutes can't hurt.
Huh?
I'm ready whenever you are.
哦，原来是这样，原来就是只是要走而已嘛。我还以为有什么别的事可以做。
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Here you are, a true patron of the arts. I do prefer.
好啦。哪里啊？也不是，有一个任务我也很在意这个。哎，为什么你们都跑得那么远？快！好了，我还是先解主线吧。啊？哎？啊，不是，我在干嘛？这里。哦，又是那里，要一直往上走啊，那个旋转楼梯，哦，好想吐。
Revelio.
往上，这里，不是，这里，对吧？ 不转视角。Meet.
Hello there.
没有人白天在看望远镜的了。
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
我觉得你还是先买个保险再过去。
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Meet me there. Meanwhile, 我先去带大家去看一下万应室。啊，对，我的那个我的咬人菜菜好像需要补充一下。OK。啊！居然说我是神经病！诶，是这个。哦。诶，我还不能用。好哦。一楼的部分。
Revelio.
吃饭刷毛啊，不是按错了，不是，不是按错了，抱歉。哎，跑去哪了？我这里。OK。然后接下来是2楼的部分。好卡。碎碎，英马的蛋长这样也好可爱哦。这个是那个 Puppy 的朋友。 你走那么慢，我先帮你拿来了，吃吧。独角兽什么时候可以抓到公的嘞？你好，怎么了？吃饱了吗？还要吃吗？不要。我有自己家哎，酷。好，还有1区哦，现在有3区哦。从这边穿过去就到了。啊，对哈，等一下，把这个转个地方，不是。就是你们挡到我了，好，这样好。小马过来吃。嘿嘿嘿，怎么了？哎，那么躺下来，你这样挡住他吃饭。好可爱哦。他梳毛吗？先，小姐。哎，他怎么又躺下来了？梳完就躺下来的嘛。好了，耶。都好，出发。要去一个超远的地方了。天哪！诶。
What are you up to now?
对哦，等一下。这样子做，可是我觉得鹰马没有比扫把好骑耶，它比较机动性比较差啦，这么说。好，小声一点。那鹰马可以刺气球吗？我去刺看。这是哪里？等一下哦。哦，狮尾猫哦。爬坡，爬，不行哎！等一下，他不能那个哎，可以。等一下哦，可以啊，我只是。啊，好难做。我可以下来的吗？哦，天哪！扫把比较好操作啦。 诶，我骑一马戳破好像不算，然后一定要用扫把。我去，没戳到，再给我一次机会。可以了，这次一定中，好不好？骑过头。哎，往上面。Hello.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Sorry.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Oh.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you.
Oh.
You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your
觉得阿密
return.
实在很衰，莫名其妙就被抓进来。
I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
笑死我了。阿密，你介意我先去解一下这个吗？ 这是哪一种啊？哦，要转球的 ，OK。啊，那个洞嘞？洞在哪？下面吗？很下面吗？这是啥？啊！阿妹想说，这个人到底在冲啥笑？抱歉，阿妹，没有任何事比拿东西更重要。
Lovely to see you both.
他讲的话会不一样啊！天哪，洞在哪啊？他照理说会有一个让这个球滚进去的像碗一样哦，在那里。天哪，有够远！阿妹，你等我一下哈。Wingardium Leviosa， 这个不行哎。阿妹，球要来了，塞里呀！好，我知道了。好了，刚刚的事就当做没有发生 ，OK。
Rebellion.
I'll be quiet.
The door is looking at us.
哎呦，被门打到不算。
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
惨了，我带了一个书呆子进来。
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
快点进来，脸好黑。我跟他发型是一样的，一样的吗？不太一样。
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
好了，冷静点。等一下哈。
I've read about mines like this.
那个要先。
Seeing one is something else altogether.
你看，你站在这里看这个，很帅。哎呀，不要吵哈，我等一下过来。喂，啊！过来。不会跳呢。过来啦！
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
哇！
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Watch your step round here. Someone out there? One less human to worry about.
失败。
What's a human doing here?
来不及。
Why he's coming back this way? There you are.
抱歉。
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelio, I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
抱歉。哦。
We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Here.
哎，可以耶。
Confringo. Revelio.
Oui.
I feel like a character from one of the
居然
adventure
从那
books I
边过
read
来。
during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
OK。哦。
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
我那是上面，
Revelio.
等下来。
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
刚刚那里好像没有。这里。不是不是不是。
Revelio. Totalis. Expelliarmus.
我按到5。
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
他们的环境还整理的蛮干净的。好。
Clever.
Revelio. Revelio.
哇，好多人。Amit. Amit. Come here. Amit.
What's that? Who's there?
No.
Frank, someone's here.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio.
Devil's snare.
好了，
We're not there for it.
Not the entanglement we need right now.
Lumos.
那个我是超大声的。
Revelio.
好了，直接开打了，好不好？烦死了。
Next time I see Fig with that skeet, I'll give them what they
Leviosa.
This is sad. Really, it is.
Finder. Confringo.
哇，好快！
I was right not to be worried. What are you doing? What is this? Kill you when I get down from here. That was meant for me. I shall avenge I will make you pay. Rubber up white. Help me.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
哎呦，我还是觉得4排不够用啊。 是开了什么东西啊？
Revelio.
嗯，
Accio.
里面的吗？
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
哦。
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio.
真的吗？我是看不出来啦。奇怪，这个世界没有豆腐。诶，这不行诶。啊 ，meat 有没有捷径啊？
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
こっち
Revelio.
Amit, come here. 我不管你了，反正你会闪现，对不对？拜。哎呦，就知道。多几？我是从哪里来的？这个。拜。嘿嘿。 结果还是沿着原路回来了。哎，真是。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, Hachu.
Hachu.
Revelio.
Huh? What the hell? 真的很严格哎。
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Oh, it's Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Figswife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Miriam,
the reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch.
这个妖精居然是这么重要的 NPC 耶。
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this, so that you understand what is at stake.
好了，我现在相信你了。你就是我的
Ranrock
兄弟。
never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows.
哇，
Watch for my owl.
你要当那个了吗？无间道。兄弟，小心啊，兄弟！好了，我可以去滚那个球了吧？可以的吧
Revelio.
又要从最上面。啊，我知道了，我可以用推的。No, not this one.
Even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Leave me alone. 下去，下去。啊？哦，是哦。
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
下去。这里，这里。滚啊！滚！那 keyboard go， 可以了吧？该下去了吧
Merlin himself would be proud.
音乐太开心了吧，迪士尼的感觉。Madam，我回来了 ，Madam。
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office.
Oh.
In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
好像去过呢，外面啦。啊？等一下，他还没有给我提示，我不知道要去哪里。啊，不是啊，直接出去就了。哦 ，OK。Pacific。哦，啊，潜行还不行哦。
Revelio.
ちはこっち。这下面。老师，我又来啦！老师。老师。
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise.
Oh my God.
I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait. Doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf.
Fruitless.
Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
哈？太大罐，那是威士忌呢？教授毒杀我！哦，好帅！这个衣服真的很帅。
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Huh?
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh, oh. 校长来喽！哎啊，我不能用那个。
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
啊
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why
这一段
I
一定要
accepted
用
this
跑的
appointment
比较
from
好
the
玩。
ministry.
我才不用
If
传
you
送
must
的。
speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
诶，他应该是不让我传送的吧？对他不给我传送，所以这一段都是必须的。哭啊，真的很会搞哎。
There's one for my diary.
我就慢慢享受这一段过程就好了。然后我发现那个钥匙叫 Porky 就是这个游戏公司的名字。啊，好好笑哦！这段真的。
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
这段真的很好笑。哎。
Headmaster?
哎。哎。
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
哎，有圣诞树哎，这个。
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and bubo tuber pus. Moustache paste.
那只有冬天才会有这个圣诞树。让开，让开，校长来了。
Mouth open? Where are your manners?
大摇大摆。
Professor, a word?
Huh?
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
告我，告我！
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
请广告。
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
还会碎碎念吗？不会。
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
The power is yours. 哦，很用功哦，同学。你为什么是走这里啊？我们要绕远路哦，没有。Succeed。哦，这个也好漂亮哦。有没有别人可以让我搞事啊？
find I'm more comfortable around plants than people, to be honest.
Apparently, Marinweed was having a bit.
这跟我没关系。
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
快点碎碎念。
Something seems a little off with the headmaster. 哦，好多圣诞节的装饰哦。
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
这个好像其实没有在计分呢，但是很漂亮就是了。哦，是蛇哎，很酷呢。哦，我觉得 Gryffindor 的好像最没有特色哎，就是狮子塞满。啊，蛇它就很好用，它就是可以流线型的，对吗？然后 Hufflepuff 用植物就好了。
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah,
旁边在打架，旁边在打架。
How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists.
哇，你知道好多。
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
太有破绽了吧
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
很好，对我敬礼，很乖。还有没有人可以让我搞事啊？哦，好漂亮哦！哇，大家快看！它真的有学院的标志，我现在才发现。Hufflepuff 在旁边。史莱哲林的绿色我真的好喜欢，可是我不喜欢他们的人。好可怜哦，怎么包成这样？这个好漂亮哦！哇！
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh. But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you.
Toujours
Never speak
pure.
of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
好可怜哦。
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
啊，等一下，那个字幕跑掉了。要躲起来，要躲起来。字幕跑掉了啦。我会一直打嗝。可是，一直打嗝就会知道的人就会知道了。
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
哦，好了好
Vic was
了。
right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
我好像有到校长办公室的附近，曾经啊探索的时候，然后嘞，还没给我，我再回去看一下。 嗯，哎，哦，有哎，他给我了。
On another adventure, are we?
三怪的盔甲，帅。这边还有那个，哎，哦，你很帅呢。这是家庭小精灵的盔甲，这个也是。干嘛啦？他都已经要打仗了，还要帮忙端茶，好可怜。来了来了。哦，好多东西可以拿。快来快来！哦，对了，这边有很多灯笼，很帅。
Alohomora. Revelio.
どこ？
Revelio.
啊？喂！诶，不是这间。 好多。
Alohomora.
哦，收到双。
Revelio.
到底在哪里？哦，这是 Sharp 的房间呢。哎，不是，应该是那个阿嬷的房间。我看错了，那个是反光。どこ？上？
Revelio.
こっち？あ、え？哦，上面吧。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
哦，好酷！
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
啊，就是这了。
Revelio.
大哥，那么多。哦，好多。哦，这里。
Alohomora.
好爽。
Revelio.
哪里？啊？这个你不是 Finia 吗？啊，这个为什么写在这里？Ursula， 校长的太太叫 Ursula， 天狼星是校长的哥哥啦。
Revelio.
诶，不对。叮铃。还要再往上。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
生发水。
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Oh.
Where am I?
这是什么？天哪
Professor Fitzgerald.
My eye
Can you
hurts.
hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
What?
The first you will need is a cloak.
穿过小镇不被看见，我不能蹲下这个游戏。
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh. 好。哦。我什么都不能做。可以走这里吗？不行。
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
这是瘟疫吧？
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
没有别条路了。没有，这里没有人。不是啊，那个人一直看这里，我说要怎么过来？
I need to time this just right.
啊？
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh my god.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh, 太多了吧
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
啊？这里需要补血？ What? Huh?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Go, go, go!
Can this be?
Oh.
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Whoa.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
这个形状好像在哪里看过。
I've never felt such power.
Okay. 不是要打破这个，不是、哦，不是吗？好。哦，天哪！ 不能排顺序啦。我操！うるせえな。酷。来，下面一位。这怎么打啊？再吃一个。妈的，精神减小，打人就是这样的。哼，给我自己下来打。我没有滚到。按到锁定。 错人了，哭啊！哎。 打我啊！都不敢打我。我可以走快一点吗？
A simple stone. This must be for me.
三角饭团好吃。
You are. I can't believe she's dead.
我走太快了。
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Young? 可是他的样子不是年轻的时候啊。
Neve, why?
诶
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
诶 诶 What?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Oh.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know.
果然是这个人在搞
It is a
事。
source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
可是你夺走人家的人生体验呢？超强的干涉哎！超强的干涉就是把人家的痛苦消除。新来的守卫者，哦，第4个人嘛。那个头上有包，对对对。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor.
你不讲就都不要玩了，我就不解主线了，就解支线就好了。没关系。
He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Oh.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power.
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
哦，所以就是 Ranrock 拿到的黑色的那个力量。
Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
又烧到了，哦，4个都来了。视讯会议就是像这样啊，视讯会议有没有？